Needle drops, room goes hush. Oh, flyer on the wall, corners curl, stained dust. Graffiti in the hallway, names I still trust. We were kids with a dream and a transfer bus. Token in my palm, pocket full of change. Rhyme book folded, raindrops on the page. Bench by the court, that was our stage. Spit until the sun dip, eyes full of rage. Cypher in the park, boombox on the crate. One broke speaker, still shook the gate. Mom called home, said I'd be late. Chasing that feeling, we try to translate. Scuff shell toes, tape on the brim. Cheap gold chain, hands kinda slim. Hungry in the gut, lights going dim. Dreams in the stairwell, wall full of him.
Bus ride home, face in the glass. City road by, slow motion fast. Promise my boys we gon' make this last. Every crack sidewalk, part of our past. Back in the cypher, we were legends in our minds. Spinning on the vinyl, fading edges of the time. Hands to the sky as the beat rolled on. We were young, we were loud, we were sure we belonged. Back in the cypher, every night felt like a stage. Living in a loop, we could never quite replay. Hands to the sky as the beat rolled on. We were young, we were loud, we were sure we belonged.
Now it's late night glow, screens on the desk. Same old notebook, coffee on the text. Scroll through clips, everybody looks blessed. Still hear the hits that cut through the mess. Unmarked record, leaned in the crate. Store smell thick like dust and tape. Drop that needle, my heart inflates. Kick, snare, snap, it all translates. See my whole block in this hallway home. Kids with a phone where we had drums. Tag on the bridge, faded to crumbs. But the name's still there on the rusted rung. I rap for the ones who ain't on the feed. Who learned every verse off a dubbed out bleed. Who passed that tape like passing a creed. Each bar a seat dropped in the concrete.
I still hear it, corner of my mind. That loop keeps turning, out of place in time. You feel it too, when the world goes quiet. Close your eyes, we're back beside it. Back in the cypher, we were legends in our minds. Spinning on the vinyl, fading edges of the time. Hands to the sky as the beat rolled on. We were young, we were long, we were sure we belonged. Back in the cypher, every night felt like a stage. Living in a loop, we could never quite replay. Hands to the sky as the beat rolled on. We were young, we were loud, we were sure we belonged. Crates on the floor, stickered up door half open. Hits in the air, fly still hanging, half broken.
Back when the crew hit the corner, tape in the deck, mark on a shell, little scribble. Claiming respect, 20 deep, round the bench. Somebody bang on the seat, turn it into a kick, make the whole block speak. I learned math, counting bars, not books in the class. 12-inch stacks taught more than they did in the lab. Big hoodie, scuffed sneaks, pockets thin as a sheet. But we felt like kings every time that needle would meet. Mom yelled, turn it down, neighbors yelling the same. But the floorboards knew every alias, every name from the hallway. Echo to the stairwell clap, every verse left a shadow like a Polaroid snap.
Back to the cypher on the stairway, hands up, feel the beat in the hallway all day. Still alive in my chest, we were broke, we were loud, we were blessed. Back when dreams fit inside of a cassette, press play, let the whole world reset. Every scratch, every snap, every breath, that's the sound that we'll never forget.
I seen stickers fade out, tags buff from the train, but the ghost of the ink still riding the frame. Seen the park turn condos, case turn to glass, but in my head same court, same laugh, same trash. We ain't had much, just a milk crate table, 2 cheap mics and a frayed black cable. Beat so rough, had the woofer complaining, but the rhyme so sharp, had the whole block swaying. We passed notebooks, light plates at a feast. Every kid with a page felt a little unleashed. No streaming, just scheming on a bar road. If your heart didn't thump, you were off 2 feet.
Do you remember the summers running long? Sweat dripping down, but we still stay strong. Street lamps blink, but the crew held on to the first train screech like a break in a song.
Yeah, I still smell the dust on the wax. Still see my name in the back of the cracks. Every click, every pop, still talking. Every block that we cross, still walking. Now the phone in my palm holds the world in a frame, but a cracked little screen never felt the same as a half-pill label on a record you found, buried under 10 more, hidden sound in the ground. I still lace up the boots like I'm late for a set. Still tap on the desk when I'm stuck in the jet. Carry whole neighborhoods inside of a line. Every bar like a brick from another time. If you see me zoned out, heading out in the train, I'm back in that stairwell out of the rain. Same laugh, same crew, same circle, same bed. Tell the future, hold on, we ain't done yet.
Take me remember, the summer's running long. Do you remember? Sweat dripping down, but we still stay strong. Still stay strong. Street lamps blink, but the crew held on till the first train screeched like a break in a song.
Yeah. I still smell that dust on the wax. Still see my name in the back of the cracks. Every click, every pop, still talking. Every block that we cross, still walking.
Now the phone in my palms holds the world in a frame, but a cracked little screen never felt the same as a half-pill label on a record you found, buried under 10 more, hidden sound in the ground.
It's in the distance.
Right on the needle, dip slow.
Voices from a basement night.
Hey, but they never let go.
Pop that tape in, let it ride. You can smell the dust on it, you can feel the pride. Kick hits, heads nod, whole block in the frame. It's that back of the bus, write your name on the flame. Skipping steps, fresh grip on the grip tape. School bag sag, black book, big fate. Tag up the bench, little legend in the lunch line. Dreaming about a verse that a bedtime. Crush spines, corner store chips, quarter water in my coat. Trying to fake deep, scribbling quotes in my notes. Whole crew cramming in one room, door shut, beat on repeat. Neighbors banging on the floorboard, so what?
We would loop that part till the night turned thin. Mama yelling from the hall, cut that nose, I grin. Cause the sound was the armor when the rain came due. A little crack in the plaster where the hope shine through. Take me back to the cipher where the rhyme felt righteous. Every heartbeat hitting like a snare, so timeless. We were broke, we were bold, we were young, we were gold. In that back room glow, we were home in the flow. We were home in the flow. We were home in the flow.
Hand me down kicks, soul talk when I walk slow. Still stomp hard, make the whole block rock though. Milk crate thrown by the parkside court. Spit a 16, crowd lean like a crash report. Boom in the trunk, that cousin with the crack whip. Window stuck halfway, still blasting the classic. Smoke from the grill, cousin cutting up stories about almost getting signed. Small time glory.
We all nodded like we felt that pain, like every almost bullet just missed our name. So we shop in every bar like a box cutter blade. Turned hallway echoes to a handmade parade. Take me back to the cipher where the rhyme felt righteous. Every heartbeat hitting like the snare, so timeless. We were broke, we were bold, we were young, we were gold. In that back room glow, we were home in the flow. We were home in the flow. We were home in the flow.
in a spiral notebook. Every crease, every corner, every rough little look. If I lost it now, would I lose my past? Or does every scratched out line still last? Yeah, it lasts.
Let it loop one time for the lost ones, two times for the kids with the long runs, three for the head still chasing that sound. Same drum, same heart, still holding this ground.
Relax.
Let it loop one time for the lost ones, two times for the kids with the long runs, three for the head still chasing that sound. Same drum, same heart, still holding this ground.
Pop that tape in, let it ride. You can smell the dust on it, you can feel the pride. Kick hits, head nod, whole block in the frame. This, that, back of the bus, write your name on the flame. Skipping steps, fresh grip on the grip tape. School bag, sag, black book, big fate. Tag up the bench, little legend in the lunch line. Dreaming about a verse that'll bent time. Crush spines, corner store chips, quarter water in my coat. Trying to fake deep, scribbling quotes in my notes. Whole crew cramming in one room. Door shut, beat on repeat, neighbors banging on the floorboard. So what?
We would loop that part till the night turned dim. Mama yelling from the hall, cut that noise, I grin. Cause the sound was the armor when the rent came. Do a little crack in the plaster where the hope shine through. Take me back to the cypher where the rhyme felt righteous. Every heartbeat hitting like the snare, so timeless. We were broke, we were bold, we were young, we were gold. In that back room glow, we were home in the flow.
Hand me down kicks, so talk when I walk slow. Still stomp hard, make the whole block rock though. Milk crate thrown by the parkside court. Spit a 16, crowd lean like a crash report. Boom in the trunk, that cousin with the crack whip. Window stuck halfway, still blasting the classic. Smoke from the grill, cousin cutting up stories about almost getting signed, small time glory.
We all nodded like we felt that pain, like every almost bullet just missed our name. So we sharpened every bar like a box cutter blade. Turned hallway echoes to a handmade parade. Take me back to the cypher where the rhyme felt righteous. Every heartbeat hitting like the snare, so timeless. We were broke, we were bold, we were young, we were gold. In that back room glow, we were home in the flow.
City dreams in a spiral notebook. Every crease, every corner, every rough little look. If I lost it now, would I lose my past? Or does every scratched out line still last?
Yeah, last, yeah, yeah, last, yeah, yeah, last, 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 yeah, last,
Yeah, last.
yeah, last.
Let it loop one time for the lost ones, two times for the kids with the long runs, three for the head still chasing that sound. Same drum, same heart, still holding this ground. Crack case, stick of tape, hit play, hit a room reshape, eh? Dust in the sun, whole crew young, hoodies, notebooks, one mic, one love. Yeah, I came up scribbling bars on the bus ride. Lunchroom battles, table tap like a drum line. Hand me down headphones while holding on by a thread. Rewind the same verse till the pads went dead. Graph tags dripping on the back door bricks. Whole block buzzing off a 15 mix. Big cousin showing me the proper way to stand in the booth. Spit what you live, little man, it's proof. We ain't had much, just a crate and a crate more. Static in the air, neighbors yelling from the same floor. Joint in the ashtray, map of the city on the wall. Every loop we chopped made the room feel tall. Now it's late night, corner store glow in the glass. Stories in my chest, in a rush to get them past. I still feel the cipher when the circle gets tight. Heads not in unison, salute to the night.
Back in the cypher, we were kids with a dream. Baggy jeans, big holes busting out of the seams. If you know, then you know what that era would mean. Hands up for that old school scene. Back in the cypher, every word felt loud. Little stage, big heart, try to move that crowd. If you know, then you know how we bled for the team. Hands up for that old school
I remember
scene.
first show, church basement, bad sound, mic cutting out, but we still held the crowd down. Homie had the beat on a burned up disc.
Skipped on the drop, we just rocked through the glitch. Flyers on poles, whole block in the hallway. DJ Luck crate up the stairs like it's always. 3 a.m. freestyles, leaning on cars. Arguing who had the hardest 16 bars. Polaroids faded, but the feel stay sharp. Corner freestyle turned therapy, turned art. We ain't chase charts, we was chasing that nod. When the toughest dude smiled like, yeah, that's hard. Now the city feel changed, but the soul still here. Every boom, every bap, cutting right through the years. When the kick drum thump, I go right back in. Open door, damn room, let the memory spin. One light bulb.
One light bulb, one scratch plate, one deep breath, then we levitate. One light bulb, one scratch plate, one deep breath, then we levitate.
For every crack case, every late train, every verse you wrote, just to stay sane. Hold tight to that rust, that grind, that grit, that first small room where you chose not to quit.
Back in the cyber, we were kids with a dream. Baggy jeans, big holes busting out of the seams. If you know, then you know what that arrow would mean. Hands up for that old school scene. Back in the cyber, every word felt loud. Little stage, big heart, try to move that crowd. If you know, then you know how we bled for the team. Hands up for that old school dream.
Crack case, sticker tape, hit play, hit a room, reshape, dust in the sun,
Whole crew young,
hoodies, notebooks,
one mic, one love.
I came up scribbling bars on the bus ride. Lunchroom battles, table tap like a drum line. Hand me down headphones while holding on by a thread. Rewind the same verse till the pads went dead. Graph tag dripping on the back door bricks. Whole block buzzing off of 15 mix. Big cousin showing me the proper way to stand in the booth.
Spit what you live, little man, that's proof. We ain't have much, just a crate and a crate. More static in the air, neighbors yelling from the same floor. Joining the ashtray, map of the city on the wall. Every loop we chopped made the room feel tall.
Now it's late night, corner store, glow in the glass. Stories in my chest, in a rush to get them past. I still feel the cipher when the circle gets tight. Heads nod in unison, salute to the night.
Back in the cypher, we were kids with a dream. Baggy jeans, big hopes, busting out of the seams. If you know, then you know what that arrow would mean. Hands up for that old school scene. Back in the cypher, every word felt loud. Little stage, big heart, tried to move that crowd. If you know, then you know how we bled for the team. Hands up for that old school.
I remember first show, church basement, bad sound, mic cutting out, but we still held the crowd down. Homie had the beat on a burned up disc. Skipped on a drop, we just rocked through the glitch. Flyers on poles, whole block in the hallway. DJ Luck crate up the stairs like it's always. 3 a.m. freestyles, leaning on cars. Arguing who had the hardest 16 bars. Polaroids faded, but the feel stayed sharp. Corner freestyle turned therapy, turned art. We ain't chase charts, we was chasing that nod. When the toughest dude smiled like,
Yeah, that's hard.
now the city feel changed, but the soul still here. Every boom, every bap, cutting right through the years. When the kick drum thump, I go right back in. Open door, dim room, let the memory spin.
Back in the cypher, we were kids with a dream. Baggy jeans, big hoes, busting out of the seams. If you know, then you know what that arrow would mean. Hands up for that old school scene. Back in the cypher, every word fell out. Little stage, big heart, tried to move that crowd. If you know, then you know how we bled for the team. Hands up for that old school dream.
One light bulb, one scratch plate, one deep breath, then we levitate. For every crack case,
Every late train, every verse you wrote, just to stay sane.
Hold tight to that rust, that grind, that grit. That first small room where you chose not to quit.
Back in the cypher, we were kids with a dream. Baggy jeans, big hoes, busting out of the seams. If you know, then you know what that era would mean. Hands up for that old school scene. Back in the cypher, every word fell loud. Little stage, big heart, try to move that crowd. If you know, then you know how we bled for the team. Hands up for that old school dream. Hands up for that old school dream. Oh.
Low ceilings, graph on the door. Somebody tags the year, 94 on the floor. DJ Palms a record. Lets it breathe and it drops. Snap back, tilted. Whole room locked. Yeah. Crate dust on my thumbs, ink stains on my palms. Learn life from the drums, from the break, from the calm. Park jams, milk crates, speakers tied with rope. Whole block in a circle, holding on to hope. We pass mics like batons, same stairwell, same song. Same short nights till the sunrise, y'all. I learned style from the elders, lean close when they spoke. Son, your word is your weapon, every bar's a oath. I seen tapes get dubbed, whole summer on one loop. Same beat, new verses, that was church for the youth. Now it's codes on the screen, but it feel like then when the kick hits clean and I'm home again.
Take me back to the cypher where we ran for the love. Hands high, feel the bass line, let it run through the blood. Old days in my headphones, I can still hear the crew. When the beat came on, we knew what to do.
I wore holes in my shoes, from that head and I walk. Every step on the two, every breath on the chalk. Used to loop 4 seconds on a ball machine. Had to time my confession in between them peaks. We ain't talk about charts, we just fought for a slot. On them chip school desks, pen bleeding, brain hot. Some homies turned ghosts, names carved in the bench. I still rhyme to the sky, like they here in the trench. I miss trains full of tags, miss the click of them cans. Miss the old head snapping when the punchline lands. Now I'm back in this booth, same hunger, new day. But that teenage anger, never in the wonder way.
Take me back to the cypher where we rhyme for the love. Hands high, feel the bass line, let it run through the blood. Old days in my headphones, I can still hear the crew. When the beat came on, we knew what to do.
Take me back to the booth,
We ride
from the stoop to the stage.
to the stage,
Every scar, every truth,
every truth,
I turned all of it to page.
all the pain
When the snare cuts through,
cuts through
I remember my name.
my name.
When the crowd sings too, I know it wasn't in vain.
Ooh, yeah. Voices in the hallway, still rhyming my head. Needles might live, but the story ain't dead.
Low ceilings, graph on the door. Somebody tags a year, 94 on the floor. DJ Palms a record. Lets it breathe and it drops. Snap back, tilted. Whole room locked,
Crate
crate.
dust on my thumbs, ink stains on my palms. Learn life from the drums, from the break, from the cone. Park jams, milk crates, speakers tied with rope. Whole block in the circle, holding on to hope. We pass mics like batons, same stairwell, same song, same short nights till the sunrise on our style. From the elders lean close when they spoke. Son, your word is your weapon, every bar is old. I seen tapes get dubbed, whole summer on loop. Same beat, new verses, that was church for the youth. Now it's codes on the screen, but it feel like then when the kick is clean and I'm home again. Take me back to the cipher, where we run for the love. Hands high, feel the baseline, let it run through the blood. Old days in my headphones, I can still hear the groove. When the beat came on, we knew what to do.
I wore holes in my shoes from the head, now I walk. Every step on the tool, every breath on the chalk. Used to loop for seconds on a borrowed machine. Had to time my confession in between them peaks. We ain't talk about charts, we just fought for a slide. On them chips, school desk, pen bleeding, brain hot. Some homies turn ghosts, names carved in the bench. I still rhyme to the sky like they here in the trench. I miss trains full of tags, miss the click of them cans, miss the old head snapping when a punchline lands. Now I'm back in this booth, same hunger, new day, but that teenage anger never really went away.
Take me back to the cipher, take me back to the cipher, where we run for the love. Hands high, feel the baseline, let it run through the blood. Old days in my head, old days in my head, I can still hear the crew. When the beat came on, we knew what to do.
From the block to the booth,
From the block
from the stoop to the stage.
to the stage,
Every scar, every truth,
every truth,
I turned all of it to page.
all the pain
When the snare cuts through,
cuts through.
I remember my name.
My game
When the crowd sings too, I know it wasn't in vain.
Voices in the hallway, still rhyme in my head. Needles might lift, but the story ain't dead.
Need a rap, need a rap, need a rap.
Needle dry, dust in the groove. Same black, new shoes, but the story still moves.
Used to dub tapes, tag names on the bus stop. Lunchbox full of markers and a crust top. Walkman loud, hoodie strings on my chin. Studied every little cadence just to carve my way in. Corner store chips, change on the counter. Cypher by the train, every ball got louder. One mic, one chord, one dream in the hall. Whole crew packed tight on the bedroom wall.
Back in the cypher, we were kids with a plan. Turntable spinning while we counted on our hands. Every little moment felt bigger than a block. Back in the cypher, we were living off the night. Back in the cypher, we were kids with a plan. Turntable spinning while we counted on our hands. Every little moment felt bigger than a block. Back in the cypher, we were living off the night.
Floorboards creak, mama yelling, turn that down. But that thump wrote the map out the town. Home burned disc, stickers on the plastic. Prayed the disc skip, made the crowd call it classic. Graph piece dripping on the side of the ramp. Flashlight beams, heart beating like a champ. Late night rides, windows fogged in the cold. Trading 16 bars like they bright red gold.
We were broke, but we felt so rich. Every scratch, every hiss, every click. If I close my eyes, I can hear that room
Now the crew grown, some gone, some stay. Park bench, less shade, more gray. Still hit play, let the kick swing slow. Feel the years in my chest every time that it goes. Little homies crowd round, phones for a light show. Tell them breathe on the beat, let the rhyme grow. From the cardboard floors to the cracked concrete. Same old heartbeat in a brand new street.
We were broke, but we felt so rich. Every scratch, every hiss, every click. If I close my eyes, I can hear that room. All that echo, all that boom.
Now the crew grown, some stay. More tonnage, more stories in the boom, Back in the cypher, more stories in the boom,
Little da da da. Needle drowned us in the groove. Same blood, no shoes, but the story still moves.
Yeah. Used to dub tapes, tag names on the bus stop. Lunchbox full of markers and a crust top. Walkman loud, hoodie strings on my chin. Studied every little cadence just to carve my way in. Corner store chips, change on the counter. Cypher by the train, every bar got louder. One mic, one chord, one dream in the hall. Whole crew packed tight on the bedroom wall.
In the cypher, we were kids with a plan. Turntable spinning while we counted on our hands. Every little moment felt bigger than the plot. Back in the cypher, we were living off the night. Floorboards creak, mama yelling, turn that down. But that thump brought the map out to town. Home burned discs, stickers on the plastic. Prayed the disc, it made the crowd call it classic. Graphics dripping on the side of the ramp. Flashlight beams, heart beating like a champ. Late night rides, windows fogged in the cold. Trading 16 bars like they bright red gold. We were broke, but we felt so rich. Every scratch, every hiss, every click. If I close my eyes, I can hear that room. All that echo, all that boom.
Now the crew grown, some gone, some stay. Same park bench, less shade, more gray. Still hit play, let the kick swing slow. Feel the years in my chest every time that it goes. Little homies crowd round, phones for a light show. Tell them breathe on the beat, let the rhyme grow. From the cardboard floors to the cracked concrete. Same old heartbeat in a brand new street.
We were broke, but we felt so rich. Every scratch, every hiss, every click. If I close my eyes, I can hear that room. All that echo, all that boom.
All that now. Yeah. Now the crew grown, some gone, some stay. Deep me, deep. Now the crew grown, some gone, some stay. Deep me, deep. Now the crew grown, some gone, some stay. Deep me, deep. Same old heartbeat in a brand new street.
Still that night, still that room.
Same old circle, more stories in the boom.
Diaries in the hallway, markers on the desk. We were kids with a plan and a pause play. Yeah.
Crack case on the deck, the max still grind. We hit record, hit stop, tryna loop time. Mom yelling from the room, turn that down. But this basement there felt like sacred ground. Graffiti on my math book, tags in the margins. Lunchroom tables, turn them into drum organ. Snare on the desk, pins for the hi-hat. Dreams in the backpack, right where my rhyme pad at. Hand-me-down kicks, souls peeling from the rain. Still we walk like kings, whole block knew the name. Cypher on the corner, 3 deep by the store light. Each bar felt big as a war fight.
We didn't have much, but we had that sound. When the needle touched us, whole crew gathered round. Rewind, let it ride, then pause. We were building up worlds with our flaws. Back in the cycle, we were chasing our youth. Hands in the air like we already knew. That boom, that bat, that heartbeat groove. It's the only thing that ever got us through. Back in the cycle where the clock stood still. Raps in the stairwell, echo on the sill. We lost some days, but we found our will. Back in the cypher, I can feel it still.
Block party wires from the window to the street. DJ on the crate, sweat soaking through his teeth. Kids on the curb, heads nodding in the line. Old heads judging every rhythm, every rhyme. Clean guitar lick tucked under that thump. Harp runs ghosting like a chill in your gut. Strings in the back like a movie scene post. Every beat drop felt like the whole world joke. We rhymed about sneakers, rent what we lack. Laughing through the struggle, still watching our backs. One mic, one chord with the tape on the tear. But you felt 10 feet tall when your verse hit the air. No charts, just hearts in a crate of old breaks. Mixtapes dubbed till the ribbon was frayed. We weren't thinking about fame, we were thinking about staying. So every 16 felt like praying. Now I scroll through a screen, see the past in the frame. Grainy little clips of the park and the train. Homie in a tall tee, braids in his face, beat leaking from a boombox, shaking the gates. I'm gone now, some drifted out of phase, but the sound brings them back from 1,000 days. When the kick hit hard, all the doubt fell mute. Every scar on the block felt strangely cute. I still lace up,
Tie those laces the same, still mumble little lines when I'm bored in the train. If I close both eyes, I'm right back there. Ink on my fingers, smoke in the stair. Teacher trying to talk while I scribble my scheme, thinking this little rhyme might flip the whole scene. Funny how a loop and a voice in the air can turn a lost kid into somebody who cares. Back in the cypher, we were chasing our youth. Hands in the air like we already knew. That boom, that bap, that heartbeat groove. It's the only thing that ever got us through. Back in the cypher where the clock stood still. Raps in the stairwell, echo on the sill. We lost some days, but we found our will. Back in the cypher, I can feel it still. We were late night legends, streetlight stars, campfire stories on borrowed cars. If I never get richer than those crack school walls, I still had it all. I still had it all.
for every hallway echo, every park jam, every room that was too small. We made it feel like the whole land. Drop the needle, let it run. If you know, you know. We already won.
Hoodies up. Tape hits in the hallway. Markers on the desk. We were kids with a plan and a pause play.
Crack case on the deck, that max so grind. We hit record, hit stop, tryna loop time. Mom yelling from the room, turn that down. But this basement, air felt like sacred ground.
Graffiti on my mad book, tags in the margins, lunchroom tables, turned them into drum organs, snare on the desk, pens for the hi-hat, dreams in the backpack, right where my rhyme pad at. Hand-me-down kicks, souls peeling from the rain, still we walk like kings, whole block knew the name. Cypher on the corner, 3 deep by the store light. Each bar felt big as a war fight. We ain't have much, but we had that sound. When the needle touched us, whole crew gathered round. Rewind, let it ride, and pause. We were building up worlds with our flaws.
Back in the cypher we were chasing our youth, hands in the air like we already knew. That boom, that bap, that heartbeat groove, it's the only thing that ever got us through. Back in the cypher where the clock stood still, raps in the stairwell, echo on the sill. We lost some days but we found our will. Back in the cypher I could feel it still.
Block party wise from the window to the street. DJ on the crate, sweat soaking through his teeth. Kids on the curb, heads nodding in the line. Old heads judging every rhythm, every rhyme. Clean guitar lick tucked under that thump. Heart runs ghosting like a chill in your gut. Strings in the back like a movie scene post. Every beat drop felt like the whole world jolt. We rhymed about sneakers, rent what we lack. Laughing through the struggle, still watching our backs. One mic, one chord with the tape on the tear. But you felt 10 feet tall when your verse hit the air. No charts, just hearts in the crate of old breaks. Mixtapes dubbed till the ribbon was frayed. We weren't
Thinking about fame, we were thinking about staying. So every 16 felt like in the cypher we were chasing our youth, hands in the air like we already knew. That boom, that bap, that heartbeat groove, it's the only thing that ever got us through. Back in the cypher where the clock stood still, raps in the stairwell, echo on the sill. We lost some days but we found our will. Back in the cypher I could feel it still.
Yeah, now I scroll through a screen, see the past in the frame. Grainy little clips of the park and the train. Homie in the tall tee, braids in his face. Beat leaking from a boombox, shaking the gate. Some gone now, some drifted out of phase. But the sound brings them back from 1,000 days. When the kick hit hard, all the doubt fell mute. Every scar on the block felt strangely cute.
I still lace up, tie those laces the same. Still mumble little lines when I'm boarding the train. If I close both eyes, I'm right back there. Ink on my fingers, smoking the stare. Teacher trying to talk while I scribble my scheme, thinking this little rhyme might flip the whole scene. Funny how a loop and a voice in the air can turn a lost kid into somebody who cared. We were late night legends, streetlight stars, campfire stories on borrowed cars. If I never get richer than those cracked school walls, I still had it all. Back in the cypher we were chasing our youth, hands in the air like we already knew. That boom, that bap, that heartbeat groove, it's the only thing that ever got us through. Back in the cypher where the clock stood still, raps in the stairwell, echo on the sill. We lost some days but we found our will. Back in the cypher I could feel it still. For every hallway echo, every park jam, every room that was too small, we made it feel like the whole land dropped a needle. Yeah, let it run. If you know, you know. We already won.
Yeah.
Pop that tape and let me show you something. Back when you had to really mean it. Back when the floor shook from the kick. We still here.
Posters on the wall, corners all torn, sticker on the crate from a long gone tour, scribbles in the margin of a math book page, whole life planned in a notebook page, laces loose, cipher in the park at 9, street lamp buzz but great stand, but the whole block lean when it slaps that slam. Big cousin showing how to catch that break. Let the record breathe and you pounce on it. Freestyle shaky, but the hunger was clean. I was talking like a legend in some baggy jeans. Back in the cypher, we were dreaming out loud, spinning in circles, trying to stand out the crowd. Hands to the sky, let the past play back. If you feel that fire, put your heart on the track. In the cypher where we started that run, echoes in the hallway, still follow the drum. If you hear that call, don't you ever fall back. If you feel that fire, put your heart on the track.
Now it's rent due, still writing on receipts. Same old hunger, but it's buried underneath. Got a 9-to-5 face, but a rhyme book brain. Boss talk numbers, I just count kicks, snare change. Catch my reflection in the dark train glass. See that kid with the pen, hear that class bell pass. Homie hit my phone like, you still got time. Grab that old mic, bring your grown man line. So I dig through the closet, find a scuffed pair once. Dust on the cap, but it's still where the sun. Hit record one take. All the years spilling, every unpaid bill, and the verse sound villain.
Back in the cypher, we were dreaming out loud, spinning in circles, trying to stand out the crowd. Hands to the sky, let the past play back. If you feel that fire, put your heart on the track. Back in the cypher where we started that run, echoes in the hallway, still follow the drum. If you hear that call, don't you ever fall back. If you feel that fire, put your heart on the track. Feel that kick hit. If your chest still jumps, you're still with it. Call.
You still with it?
Oh.
You still with it? Yeah. Old heads nod, say the groove feel right. Young kids shocked that the rhymes still bite. This for every little crew on a dead end block, building whole worlds from a cardboard box. For the one-shot kid who could only draw pain, turn doodles into logos for the hometown gang. For the sister on the hook, bringing soul to the tape, turn a crack room echo to a world-class stage. We ain't chasing any chart, we just chasing that spark. When the bass line crawls and it lights up the dark. If the story in your chest ever needs that space, let the needle find the groove, let the drum embrace that. Yeah. From the park bench battles to the bedroom booth. Whole life of 16 bars at a time.
If you remember, let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride.
Yeah. About that taping, let me show you something. Back when you had to really mean it. Back when the floor shook from the kick. We still here. Posters on the wall, corners all torn. Sticker on the crate from a long gone tour. Scribbles in the margin of a math book page. Whole life planned in a notebook case. Laces loose, cipher in the park at 9. Street lamp buzz, but the rhymes are signed. One broke speaker on a milk crate stand, but the whole block lean when it slaps that slam.
Big cousin showing how to catch that break. Let the record breathe, then you pounce on the A. Freestyle shaky, but the hunger was clean. I was talking like a legend in some baggy jeans. Back in the cypher, we were dreaming out loud, spinning in circles, trying to stand out the crowd. Hands to the sky, let the past play back. If you feel that fire, put your heart on the track. Back in the cypher where we started that run, echoes in the hall, still follow the drum. If you hear that call, don't you ever fall back. If you feel that fire, put your heart on the track.
Hey, now it's rent due, still writing on receipts. Same old hunger, but it's buried underneath. Got a 9-to-5 face, but a rhyme book brain. Boss talk numbers, I just count kicks, snare change. Catch my reflection in the dark train glass. See that kid with the pen, hear that class bell pass.
Grab that old mic, bring your grown man lunch. So I dig through the closet, find a scuffed pair of ones. Dust on the cap, but it's still where the sun. Hit record one take, all the years spilling.
Every unpaid bill in the verse sound villain. Back in the cypher, we were dreaming out loud. Running in circles, trying to stand out the crowd. Hands to the sky, let the past play back. If you feel that fire, put your heart on the track. Back in the cypher where we started that run. Echoes in the hallway, still follow the drum. If you hear that call, don't you ever fall back. If you feel that fire, put your heart on the track. We ain't lost it, we just hit it. Under all the noise and the digits, close your eyes and feel that kick hit. If your chest still jumps, you still with it. You still with it. You still with it.
Old heads nod, say the groove feel right. Young kids shocked that the rhyme still bite. This for every little crew on a dead-end block. Building whole worlds from a cardboard box. For the one-shot kid who could only draw pain. Turn doodles into logos for the hometown gang. For the sister on the hook, bringing soul to the tape. Turn a crack room echo to a world-class stage. We ain't chasing any chart, we just chasing that spark.
When the bass line calls and it lights up the dark.
If the story in your chest ever needs that space,
Let the needle find a groove, let the drum embrace. Back in the cycle, we were dreaming out loud. Spinning in circles, trying to stand out the crowd. Hands to the sky, let the past play back. If you feel that fire, put your heart on the track. Back in the cycle where we started that run. Echoes in the hallway, still follow the drum. If you hear that call, don't you ever fall back. If you feel that fire, put your heart on the track.
Yeah. From the park bench battles to the bedroom booth. Whole life in 16 bars at a time. If you remember, you remember. Let it ride.
Let it,
Let it ride.
take his late night posters peeling off the wall. Stack crates, black milk crate thrown. Click, spin, that needle fall.
Back in the cypher, whole squad on the staircase. Graph on the handrails, ink on my shoelace. Loose leaf folded in the pocket of a North Face. Spitting to the landlord, bang on the door frame. Same hallway where we shot on a broke can. Past the court and mic, buzz from the old amp. Laugh through the feedback, freestyle train tracks. Dreams in the jam sport, roll with the blunt wraps. Hand me down tech jacket, smell of the spray can. Chalk on the blacktop, tags on the trash can. Borrow CDs, tape over the name brand. Dub that jam, then you pray that the tape's playing.
Back when the beat shook the block all night. We were broke, but the feeling was right. Hands up high, let the memories ride. We were living that golden time. Back when the rhyme was our only shine. All we needed was a crew and a borrowed line. Hands up high, let the memories ride. We were living that golden time.
Corner store, credit card, watching from the trash bin. Change on the counter, hot chips, aspirin. Cypher by the lamppost, circle of has-beens who never made it, but they still kept their ad-libs. Cardboard folded, spin on the cold ground. Boom from the trunk of a rusted out Oldsmobile. Kid with the notebook, shot with a bow sound. Hard in the margins, pen like a chrome steel. Flip through pages, coffee and burn marks. Names of the homies that ain't make the turn park. Forever on the block in my head when the beat start. Every kick drum, flashback, street art.
Did you lose it somewhere in the static? Or hide it in a box under your bed? That first verse, that first rush, that first magic. Close your eyes, let the past play in your head.
Yeah, I still hear it. Let it run. Yeah. Now the screens glow, city feel different. Same old stories, but the sound more distant. Scroll through a feed, but I crave that instant. Park bench, boom from a box, whole click lifted. I remember train rides, ink on my fingers, stickers on the window.
smell of the winter. Battles in the tunnel where breath turns silver. Foreheads nod and when the punchline hits you. So when the day dull, I dig through the old stash, crack in the plastic label with a bow scratch. Pop that plate, let the first chord roll back. Every little pop like a map to the old laps.
We were living that golden time. Tape hits, late night, posters peeling off the wall, stack crates, black milk crate thrown, click spin that needle fall.
Back in the cypher, whole squad on the staircase, graph on the handrails, ink on my shoelace, loose leaf folded in the pocket of a North Face, spitting to the landlord, bang on the door frame. Same hallway where we shot on the broke cam, past the corded mic, buzz from the old dam, laugh through the feedback, freestyle train tracks, dreams in the jam sport, roll with the blunt wraps, hand me down tech jacket, smell of the spray can, chalk on the blacktop, tags on the trash can, borrowed CDs, tape over the name brand of that jam, then you pray that the tape span.
Back when the beat shook the block all night, we were broke but the feeling was right. Hands up high, let the memories ride. We were living that golden time. Back when the rhyme was our only shine, all we needed was the crew and the borrowed line. Hands up high, let the memories ride. We were living that golden time.
Corner store, credit card, watching from the trash bin, change on the counter, hot chips, aspirin, safer by the lamppost, circle of has-beens who never made it, but they still kept the ad-libs, cardboard folded, spin on the cold ground, boom from the trunk of a rusted out Oldsmobile, kid with the notebook, shot with the bow sound, hard in the margins, pen like a chrome steel, flip through pages, coffee and burn marks, names of the homies that ain't make the turn park, forever on the block, in my head when the beat starts, every kick drum, flashback, street art.
Did you lose it somewhere in the static, or hide it in a box under your bed? That first verse, that first rush, that first magic. Close your eyes, let the page play in your head.
Yeah, I still hear it. Let it run. Now the screens glow, city feel different. Same old stories, but the sound more distant. Scroll through a feed, but I crave that instant park bench. Boom from a box, whole click lifted. I remember train rides, ink on my fingers, stickers on the window, smell of the winter. Battles in the tunnel where breath turns silver. Foreheads nodding when a punchline hit you. So when the day dull, I dig through the old stash, crack in the plastic, label with a bow scratch. Pop that plate, let the first cold roll back. Every little pop like a map to the old lap.
Back when the beat shook the block all night, we were broke but the feeling was right. Hands up high, let the memories ride. We were living that golden time. Back when the rhyme was our only shine, all we needed was the crew and the borrowed line. Hands up high, let the memories ride. We were living that golden time.
Tape his.
Hallway echo, graffiti on the exit door.
Tags on the mailbox. Basement smell of dust and sweat. Kids and hand-me-downs. Passing off a battered boombox. Like a trophy.
Like a torch.
Back in the cypher, scuffed Timbs, loose laces. Changing my pocket, cut knuckles, bruised faces. Milk crate thrown, rhyme book with the torn pages. Writing in the margins, spilling out these small ages. Shorty with the sharp fade, running that breakdance. Spin on the cardboard, landed like a fake chance. Laughing while the train screams over our cheap plans. Dreams in the backpack, beating the weekend. Uncle had a crate full of records in the closet. Said pick one, needle hit, then I lost it. Kicks in the living room, shaking all the faucets. Ma yelling, turn that down while I'm locked in. Cypher by the stairwell, echoes in the hallway. Battles over wordplay, pride in the wrong way. Still every punchline felt like a long day. Worked out on the page till the dawn came.
Back in the cypher, we were young, broke, louder than the block. Hands in the air like we owned every corner, every stop. Back in the cypher, we were legends in our secondhand shoes. What we had was tiny and huge. What we had was everything to lose.
Yo, old heads on the stoop, giving side-eye lectures. Y'all think you saying something while they like they stresses. We just nod, let the drum slap. Feel the pressure, cause respect in the set came measure after measure. 2-finger ring on the girl with the slick tongue. She ain't rap, but her left cut like a quick drum. Said I get signed off a verse if I spit one. I just grin, heart pounding like a kick run. Corner store, hero buy a drink, paying coins. Cypher start up, soon as the beat joins. Circle get tight when the cop car creeps slow. But we freeze for a second, then we keep flow. Posters on the pole for a show we ain't playing. Still we practice every night like the call came in. If the world never hears what we saying, we gon' still rock the mirror like a small stadium, yeah.
Back in the cypher, we were young, broke, louder than the block. Hands in the air like we owned every corner, every stop. Back in the cypher, we were legends in our secondhand shoes. What we had was tiny and huge. What we had was everything to lose. Ooh. Still smell that hallway dust. Still feel that concrete under us. Every line like a bus pass, folded and torn. Every night like a first time being reborn.
Yeah, now I ride past that block, doors boarded. Names I remember feel faded, distorted. Some moved out, some locked, some recorded. Some lost like the change in the couch, cushions hoarded. But I still
hear the click of that tape deck.
Still see the circle form quick on the gray steps. Still taste the cheap soda on my late breath. Still bet my last bar on the straight flex. If I close both eyes, I can chart that map. From the first week rhyme to the hard shell rap. From the hand-me-down mic with the cracked black cap to the stage light glare making heartbeats clap. And if the crowd don't know where it came from, it's fine, this is still for the same ones. For the kids in the back of the same slums, sharing one pair of headphones, same drums.
Back in the cypher.
Tape his. Hallway echo. Graffiti on the exit door. Tags on the mailbox. Basement smell of dust and sweat. Kids and hand-me-downs. Passing off a battered boombox. Like a trophy. Like a torch. Yeah.
Back in the the cypher, scuffed Tim's loose laces. Changing my pocket, cut knuckles, bruised faces. Milk crate thrown, rhyme book with the torn pages. Writing in the margin, spilling out these small ages. Shorty with the sharp fade, running that breakdance. Spin on a cardboard, landed like a fake chance. Laughing while the train screams over our cheap plans. Dreams in a backpack, beat in a weekend. Uncle had a crate full of records in a closet. Said pick one, needle hit, then I lost it. Kicks in the living room, shaking all the faucets. Mom yelling, turn that down while I'm locked in. Cypher by the stairwell, echoes in the hallway. Battles over wordplay, pride in the wrong way. Still every punchline felt like a long day. Worked out on a page till the dawn came. Back in the cypher we were young, broke, louder than the block. Hands in the air like we own every corner, every stop. Back in the cypher we were legends in our second-hand shoes. What we had was tiny and huge. What we had was everything to lose.
Old heads on the stoop giving side-eye lectures. Y'all think you saying something while they light they stresses. We just nod, let the drum slap. Feel the pressure, cause respect in the set came measure after measure. 2-finger ring on the girl with the slick tongue. She ain't rap but her laugh cut like a quick drum. Said I get signed off a verse if I spit one. I just grin, heart pounding like a kick run. Corner store, hero buy a drink, paint corn. Cypher start up soon as the beat join. Circle get tight when the cop car creeps slow. But we freeze for a second, then we keep flow. Posters on the pole for a show we ain't playing. Still we practice every night like the call came in. If the world never hears what we saying, we gon' still rock the mirror like a small stadium.
Back in the cypher we young, broke, louder than the block. Hands in the air like on every corner, every stop. Back in the cypher we legends in our second-hand shoes. What we had was tiny and huge. What we had was everything to lose. Still smell that hallway dust. Still feel that concrete under us. Every line like a bus pass, folded and torn. Every night like a first time being reborn.
Yeah. Now I ride past that block, doors boarded. Names I remember feel faded, distorted. Some moved out, some locked, some recorded, some lost like the change in the couch cushions hoarded. But I still hear the click of that tape deck. Still see the circle form quick on the gray steps. Still taste the cheap soda on my late breath. Still bet my last bar on a straight flex. If I close both eyes, I can chart that map. From the first week rhyme to the hard shell rap. From the hammer down mic with the crack black cap to the stage like glare, making heartbeats clap. And if the crowd don't know where it came from, it's fine, this is still for the same ones. For the kids in the back of the same slums. Sharing one pair of headphones, same drums.
Back in the cypher we were young, broke, louder than the block. Hands in the air like we own every corner, every stop. Back in the cypher we were legends in our second-hand shoes. What we had was tiny and huge. What we had was everything to lose.
I was that kid by the corner store. Milk crate thrown, writing rhymes by the door. Ciphers in the circle, asphalt stage. Sharpie on my hand from the first mixtape page. Graffiti on the shutters, colors loud in the dark. Chip shell toes, but the walk had heart. Past the cheap headphones, wire held by tape. Beat so rough, it will rattle the gate. Sneaking in the club through the back of the line. Bouncing knew my cousin said you next, get inside. DJ with the fade, hands blurred, crowd sway. I learned more from those nights than from half of my day.
She sings, take me back to the block where the time moves slow. When the beat hit hard and the world felt close. We were young, we were stubborn, we were hungry for more. Let the record spin again like before.
Jam Saturdays, boombox on the grass. Cardboard laid out, whole crew would dance. Shorty selling waters from a cooler with ice. Said she sing on my hook if the verse hit right. Bus rides home, fog on the glass. Writing whole songs on the folded bus pass. Mom in the kitchen humming faint sing-alongs. Didn't get the words but she felt these songs. Now I see my old tag faded under new paint. Block got condos but the soul still ain't. Every cracked sidewalk still knows my name. Every crooked sign still framing the frame.
Take me back to the block where the time moves slow. When the beat hit hard and the world felt close. We were young, we were stubborn, we were hungry for more. Let the record spin again like before. Like before. Like before. We ain't had much, we had that sound. Beat in the chest, feet on the ground. She answered. Voices all one, night felt wide till the rise of the sun. Take me back to the block where the time moves slow. When the beat hit hard and the world felt close. Like before.
Sticker covered decks, backpack full of dreams. Old flyer in my pocket, from a night to split the scenes.
I was that kid by the corner store, milk crate thrown, writing rhymes by the door. Ciphers in a circle, asphalt stage, Sharpie on my hand from the first mixtape page. Yeah. Graffiti on the shutters, colors loud in the dark. Chip shell toes, but the walk had hard past the cheap headphones. Wire held by tape, beat so rough it would rattle the gate. Sneaking in the club through the back of the line. Bouncer knew my cousin said you next, get inside. DJ with the fade, hands blurred, crowd sway. I learned more from those nights than from half of my days. She sings,
take me back to the block where the time moved slow. When the beat hit hard and the world felt close. We were young, we were stubborn, we were hungry for more. Let the record spin again like before, like before. Like before, like before.
Park jam Saturdays, boombox on the grass, cardboard laid out, whole crew would dance. Shorty selling waters from a cooler with ice. Said she sing on my hook if the verse hit right. Bus rides home, fog on the glass. Writing whole songs on a folded bus pass. Mom in the kitchen humming faint sing-alongs. Didn't get the words but she felt these songs. Now I see my old tag faded under new paint. Block got condos but the soul still ain't. Every cracked sidewalk still knows my name. Every crooked sign still framing the fro.
She sent me back to the block where the time moved slow. When the beat hit hard and the world felt close. We were young, we were scribble, we were hungry for more. Let the record spin again like before, like before. Like before, like before.
We ain't had much, but we had that sound. Beat in the chest, feet on the ground.
She answered, hands in the sky. voices all one. Night fell